Hi there, it's Chelle and Clint
Hey guys.
and Gracie Lynn.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be able to do this video.
I'm not babysitting.
Grace, no, don't chew on that.
We've had a discussion about this. She's her problem, not mine. She's been turning that dumb cat all over the house.
Oh, geez.
So,
That's probably why I keep having neck aches, because I carry her everywhere.
yeah.
Is that what you think?
Well,
Oh, Daddy, I love you. There she is. Okay.
No. Get lost.
This is an entry that was actually lost in the mail. This is from Katie O'Neill. Katie, it finally showed up. I did email you, and she wrote the cutest letter, and it says, she loves our videos, and then she says, I hope you like this, and then she drew a rat, and it says, if not, I don't give a, and then she put a arrow to his bottom.
I'll say it.
As Clint says, I don't give a
rat's ass.
But she said, her husband said it looked like one of the hairless cats. But I was thinking, you know, it looks, it could be a cat's too. So it doesn't have to be a rat, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a cat.
This doesn't sound as good.
Well, it's the same difference.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
There's only one letter different.
Yes, dear, I know. Oh my God.
Anyways, Katie, this is Katie's interpretation from Pam at Paper Outpost Stackable Book Pages. And I haven't seen it, but it looks like she just took, and I don't know if these were supposed to be glued or not. She didn't glue them, so I don't know. Maybe they're not. And it's just little book pages stacked up for pockets. So that was really cute, and I love it, so that's a good thing, huh? And then she put little kitties in there and decorated it. So cute. Thank you, Katie. I'm going to write your name on this before I forget.
So yeah, I think I'm a bad influence on people. Because I've already got one husband saying, bite me, woman. Now I got her saying, I don't give a rat's ass. Oh, I tell you.
Yeah, you know how Clint is.
God's looking down from heaven, smiling.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
That's my boy.
Yes.
Ow.
This is so funny. This is from my sister. Yeah, she's just in Cortez, which is 30 miles away. And it's just a squirrel. She sent me a advice from a squirrel. Spend time in the woods. Go out on a limb. It's okay to be a little nuts. Look both ways before you cross the road. Stay active. Plan ahead. Eat plenty of fiber. Advice from a squirrel. Isn't that cute? And then all she wrote was, hi, sissy, you nut. Yeah. So I got that in the mail on Saturday. Isn't that hilarious?
I love it.
I don't know. I'm not a nut, so I don't know what she's talking about. Anyways, so one thing I was going to tell you guys, it's kind of reminiscent of when I ordered all those paper clips. I thought I was ordering 100, ended up with 1,000. But if you guys have seen these, you put them on like the back. Let me show you. They're little brads, and they're about half an inch or so wide, or yeah, half an inch diameter. And you poke a hole and you stick them in there, and then they have like a little jump ring so that you can hang your tassels on. Okay. So that's what I thought I was getting. Let me show you what I ended up getting. Look at these. They're giant. I'm like, oh, maybe I should start reading the description. But, I mean, I don't know. They looked like the right size. Obviously, they weren't. How do I tell you guys? Okay, this is what... It's massive.
That's funny, guys.
It's like an inch, and it's got this big old honking jump ring. I mean, I could probably still use them. That's what I told Clint. I could probably still use those. It'd just be a really big jump ring. I think it would look okay. Or, yeah, I just laughed when I saw them. And of course, I bought extra because, you know, since I'm placing my order, I don't want to run out. So, Michelle, why don't you order like 20 times the amount you need? Well, I got 24, but I figured, you know, if I put tassels on all my journals, they're going to go quick. So I got like 24 of those. So, yeah, maybe I need to pay more attention. So, what would you use these for, guys? Let me know. Story of my life. You know, if I didn't have myself to laugh at, I guess I wouldn't have anything to laugh at. It would be a boring world, wouldn't it?
Yeah, sure would be.
Okay, so we're going to do a project inspired by Elizabeth Lopez. I can't read it. Hold on. Gaspoes? Can't read my own handwriting. Gaspoes. So Elizabeth Gaspoes, I think is what she says. And that's these. And then I showed these to you guys, and somebody said they thought she used envelopes, which made sense, especially because I've made some out these a while back out of envelopes. And then I was looking like inside of it, and you can tell they are made from envelopes. So it looks like she cut it down to size and then glued it. So I have tons of these envelopes. So we're going to do a mass make out of using up some of these envelopes.
Sorry guys, I'm sewing.
I cleaned up my big space, where I used to put my bills and stuff, and I took out all the envelopes that I could reuse. And yeah, this isn't even a third of what I have, so I thought, you know, that's a good idea. I'll just use this. Clint's doing some sewing
On my clippers, my
on his house slipper things.
Well, them are the only kind of slippers I have, you smart aleck.
You're just saying that.
She calls, it irritates the crap out of me, but she calls my moccasin slippers.
Well,
She told that to one of the guys one time out on a locator. And I come back from locating, and he says something about, sure like your slippers. Something to that effect. I told her, yeah.
That's not very funny, honey.
Not funny at all.
I thought it was. I mean, they're moccasins. They slip on. Why wouldn't they be called slippers?
Honey.
I'm just saying. Just saying, guys.
I'm going to smack you is what I'm just saying.
I ain't scared of you. We were doing that at the doctor's last time we went to visit to the doctor, and he says, I know you're not scared of him.
Yeah.
He was laughing. He thought you're so funny.
He's a neat guy. Not the doctor, but he's like a nurse practitioner, whatever you call it. Doctor's assistant is what he is. He is so cool.
He is a neat young man.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking on this one is there's two windows. I'm going to go ahead and glue this closed, and then we'll kind of cut it.
Hey, she's over chasing flies.
Oh, good. Maybe that'll keep her entertained. Okay, so I'm not necessarily going to cut it straight. Actually, let's cut it lengthwise. It needs to be 8.5, no more than 8.5. So I would probably use these as like my collage page edges. So I'm just going to cut it first this way, and then I'll cut it. I just think it might be easier that way. Straight down like that. And we'll just see what else we can do.
I'm slow stitching.
Clint's slow stitching. He's sewing some, yeah.
I don't
We
know.
already discussed what you were
It just
doing.
cracks me up when it's called flow stitching when
I
all
think
you're
it's
doing
because
is
it's-
using a needle.
Well, it's decorative stitches and stuff though too, I think is what it is.
I don't know, it just makes me laugh.
You're a nut. Sorry.
No, like I
But
said,
he is. Clint just woke up. He's ornery when he wakes up.
I'm always on it.
I know, because you're awake. So I think you can just get 2 of these out of each envelope. So just gluing the flaps down. The cats come up here now and steal my charm out of my glue.
Yeah.
Clint's gonna have to clean it for me again. I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I thought this was really fun, and when they said, oh, I think she does them out of envelopes, I got to thinking, oh yeah, I did that. The ones I think I did though, they still opened from the, or they opened from the top. So we might could do some like that too. I'll kind of show you that as well. I don't want to do tons of them. There it goes. You guys know how I kind of overdo my stuff sometimes. I was supposed to cut that down to 8.5, wasn't I? I think, oh, I'll just do a little bit, and then I'm doing stuff for a long time. And
Speaking of doing stuff, sorry. Those are on the list for the blenders. It's going to be just a few days extra. With it. As bad as I heard, I probably won't start sanding until later in the week.
yeah, if you're on the list for the ink blenders, Clint hasn't been feeling very well. So the next batch, it'll be a while. They're not ones that I
They're not paid for.
haven't contacted you yet because I didn't want
Right.
him to feel overwhelmed or anything.
My shoulder hurts so bad, and it's going
He
to...
can't find his pain medicine. He was gonna rub my neck, but he can't find it. So let's do one more. I don't know. I feel like I'm going overboard, but you know.
Well, no, you're matchmaking, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Well, I am mask making. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do, but
There's one.
see, this is one that I opened to get the mail out. And if I don't rip it too much, then I go ahead and keep those too. But 8.5 is what I typically use. And then I can cut them down a little bit if it's, you know, too big. Okay, so let's go ahead. What do you need?
I got it. Your scissors.
Let's go ahead and just do this. She has both of them, both sides decorated, or at least put paper on both sides. And I think I'm just going to put paper on the front because unless I would use it like as a bookmark or something, I'm going to keep it like that. Just do the front because more than likely I would go ahead and glue it down. So I don't think it's necessary, though. I guess you could just do whatever you want to do, huh? Maybe I will do it on the back too. That way, I guess if you lift it up, you would want it to be decorative or maybe for thickness. I don't know. I'll do it. I have tons of paper scraps. I am getting really low on my paper scraps, which is
That's surprising.
pretty awesome. Yeah, it is surprising, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun, so now I can go buy more paper. Yeah, that.
Is that where you're going, Mama?
That's exactly where I was going.
Shoot. Come on. Yeah.
I like to buy stuff, but you know, haven't needed anything recently. Well, I bought like envelopes and stuff like that, which is not fun, you know.
No, it's not.
Not as much fun. So I'll just do the back on this one, and then we'll do the front.
No, I do not need you right now, Sophia.
Ooh, I have
No.
Edith Holden paper. I'm going to use that. That's so pretty. Let's see. What size?
That'll work. I'm just so trying to get my top card.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
You want to come out if you can?
I'm okay with that. It's a little bit off.
Come on.
And I mean, you could use the hole. Let's see, how would I do that? Let me trim it.
Hope everyone's having a wonderful day.
Yeah, I hope you guys are starting a nice week.
Oh, that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, happy Monday.
Yeah, we didn't get one up yesterday just because neither one of us were feeling very good, which would have been Sunday.
Because I can't, I mean, my shoulder hurts so bad, I can't even do my sewing machine.
He can't lift his arm, really. I'm having to help him do stuff. Though I did tell him he was going to have to cook supper. But it's just leftovers that we stick in the microwave.
I can do that. I can use my left arm for that.
I'm kidding, I can do it. Okay, I was going to look for,
What are you looking for?
I don't know,
She doesn't know, Sophia.
a pencil is what I was looking for.
Well, honey, should have said something.
Do you have one?
Well, you can mine's right here. There you go, my dear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I just want to kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of eyeballing how I want this to go. So maybe
My Sophia read.
there. And then the same on this side, probably to there. Oh, and then they were doing that too.
Is that a motorcycle?
Yeah, and well, I was trying to nap.
Oh, that'd be a little annoying, yeah.
Well, you know, right when you start to kind of fall asleep, it's kind of like, ah, really? Okay, let's see if I got that. Do what, babe?
So you know what we're sounding like?
What, old
Old
folk?
folks, old folks. We're saying stop riding that dumb motorcycle.
When
It's
we're
driving
trying to
me nuts.
sleep, yeah. We are getting old, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah,
It's not like we have a choice.
choice, I mean. we gotta
So
work on
hopefully I kind of did this.
Hey.
Hopefully I can. I might need to come over a little bit. So yeah, I've already taken 2 or 3 muscle relaxers because of my neck, and I'm still having issues with it. So yeah, I'll probably have to take another one.
Yeah,
The most I've ever had to take is 3.
Well, I doubt you're gonna go.
Not if it doesn't ease up.
So I'm not too.
It's just a big bummer.
Right.
Okay, so we'll see if I did this right or not.
That's neat. So that covers up the window.
Yeah.
Around the surrounding window.
Yeah, it opens.
It's a frame.
Yeah, it's a frame for
That's
the.
cool.
Kind of how I did it, but we'll see if it's going to work. Here it is.
Yes, Sophia, I know you.
Yeah, that'll work perfectly. And
neat.
since I used a pencil, I can erase it where I marked it. I have been still working in my journal, my daily journal. I'm usually a little bit behind, but it works pretty good. So then, yeah, just kind of, you know, make it work like that. And then this will, just make sure it opens the way you want it to.
Jeez, all these cats.
Meow. So I'm just going to use, I'm using art glitter glue. I do have some of these Edith Holden pages in the store. They're going kind of fast. I didn't take pictures of everything, so if you're looking for a certain one, like certain color, I had somebody ask me about a certain color, then, you know, kind of maybe look on Pinterest, or you can email me and I can help you out a little bit. But I'm not going to break up the sets. They're just, I'm selling them the way that they're situated because it took me a while to situate them. And but yeah, if you're looking for, like, she was looking for purples, and I'm happy to help you out if you're looking for a certain color or something. Okay, so that looks kind of cute. And then it has just that on the back. So let's just kind of do the fronts, is what I'm thinking. We'll glue. You could sew these if you wanted, but I'm not going to. And we'll finish one. But it's kind of nice to have, like, to use up some of this older or shorter paper, you know. That'll fit almost perfectly. And even just get like a background, kind of like what we do with all of our other mass makes. And then I'll decorate one, show you how I would decorate them. You could use a glue stick. I'm just using my glue. I want it like this. Since that kind of fits there. All I really need is just a, you know, something I can decorate later. Then I have another one. So if I have other ones that don't have the windows. The windows take a little extra time. Daddy's loving on Sophia.
Ain't got a choice.
Yeah, she's very needy.
She's yelling at me and
Well, and she lays with me when I take a nap, because I sleep in the living room on the couch, just so I don't sleep really hard. Otherwise, if I go to bed, then I feel really like drugged. I know some people feel that way if they take an afternoon nap, but that's how I feel if I sleep in the bed, because I feel like I sleep too hard. So Sophia will come in and I lay like facing the back of the couch, and she waits until I get settled down, and then she'll come in and lay down. And then Sammy, he's our old man cat, he decided today that he wanted to lay down there too. And so it was just like, oh, you guys are driving me bonkers. This is something kind of fun. This is I'm just using whatever I have just to put like a background. She's a big girl. She's a big girl. Aren't you, baby girl? Be careful, Mommy's got glue everywhere. She's still Mommy's girl. I tell you, I gave her to Daddy the other day, and she jumped out of his arms and back into mine. It was so funny.
And I'm quite okay with that.
He's like, just go. Just go. Don't chew on that, Gracie. Daddy. What?
What?
I'm not babysitting her.
She's your problem. Oh, I could get quite a bit out of this one, couldn't I? I know it's starting to warm up here.
been turning on the...
Would you shut up?
Ooh, Grace, or what's her name, yelling at you?
Oh, I just leaned forward to get my dumb phone. I tell ya. Yeah. You are funny.
Yeah, Clint has work today, which is Monday when you watch this. And I'm going to try to go with him, but well, not if I take a muscle relaxer.
77.
Tomorrow is the high.
No, right now it's 77.
Oh, it's at 84 out there.
I know. I think that one's off a little bit.
It's kind of fun. I kind of like that. That one's, It's longer. I have to measure it. Let's see. But I love the color of this paper because it is so kind of distressed looking vintage. Oh, that's why that one's longer, because I didn't cut that one down, I don't think. So really, there's not a lot to this. I'm going to use the other side for this one. And then, I mean, you'll just, decorate it like you normally would do a collage. And then put like a little tag inside of it. But yeah, I've done the same thing, but have it open on the top. And then have my tag go down instead of sideways. Sideways is much easier. Yep, she just keeping Mama company.
You know who she reminds me of is Cuddles.
Yeah.
So she does kind of get into things. Cuddles did.
Well, Cuddles was not cuddly.
She was to me, but else.
Cuddles was, Mom used to call Cuddles the killer cat, because Cuddles loved to grab your legs, feet when you went by, and she was not like tender. She was like a killer cat. She would cause, yeah.
Then she'd
That's
roll
before
over.
we really started trimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd roll over and she'd be like, "Oh, Grandma pet my belly," and so Grandma would pet her belly, and then she'd attack her.
She'd get like 2 pets in, and that was it.
You had to be really fast with Cuddles.
But she would
And
always had to be with me. She would, if I was even doing stained glass, she would never get into anything. She just would lay on a pillow. Or,
yeah, kind of like what Gracie's doing there.
yeah, all the time. If I was cooking, I had a chair, and she would just lay
have
in
a
that
chair.
chair. Never once tried to get in the food.
We do have a few places where we train the cats not to go. We do train them. I know it doesn't look like it, but we really do. And that is not to go on the counters. I can't stand cats like on the kitchen counters or the stove or anything, because I don't want hair everywhere. So they're all trained, and we've had spray bottles, and we've had mouse traps.
Mouse traps with the newspaper on.
And you put newspaper on top of it. When they jump up there, it scares them. And so they don't, to stay off of the counters. Because that's one thing I just can't handle is... So you can train cats if they allow you to.
Yeah.
But some things I just can't handle, and that's one thing I can't handle is cats on my countertops. Because, I mean, you're cooking and stuff, I mean, they can go in the kitchen, because that's essentially all we have is a living room, a kitchen, a bathroom, and a bedroom. So, I mean, they play and stuff. I sweep and everything really well before we do any cooking. But yeah, I can't handle them on top of my countertops. And they're pretty good. I mean, we do have like a little camera system. So if they you know, somebody's jumping up and you don't know who it is, we can kind of track down which one it is and kind of keep an eye out for them. Look how sweet she is. Oh, she sounded sweet now, Daddy.
Oh, she is such a doll. And she's so soft. It amazes me how soft she is.
She is. I think I'm going to use this piece as my template when I put another piece on there. Isn't she sweet, guys? Okay, let's see if I can get one more out of this. I think I can. And Clint's pencil. Here it is. So I'm just kind of putting a little kind of using that as like a template. And then the top would be right there. Yeah, she's just being so sweet. She's sweet like that all the time. Isn't she, hun?
She really is a very good-natured little girl. She is.
Yeah, she is really sweet.
She can be a terror. She can be a little hellion at times.
And
she's a sweetheart, too.
She does, she loves on the other cats, too, like that. Even if they growl at her, she's like, but I love you.
Yeah, exactly. Betty, you really don't eat up there either. She's don't eat there.
I guess so, huh? Okay, let's see what we can do here. But yeah, she's been really sweet. Sweet right now. Even to Daddy. She loves Daddy.
Oh, yes.
Boy, when he calls her full name, though, the full Gracie Lynn, then, man, she pays attention. She's like, what, Daddy? What'd I do? But you can tell, like, she'll scratch on his chair. And he'll be like, Gracie Lynn, quit that. And she'll quit. For the most part. She looks at him and then's like,
Yeah.
Whatever, Daddy.
Pretty much.
Sometimes she'll quit. But.
Yeah, she's quite the little girl, that one.
Yeah, she is. And then Hot Rod is so cute.
He's adorable.
He kind of has a little cold with the weather changing and stuff. That's why Clint had to turn on the heater. I don't know if I told you guys, but he turned it on that day. He said he wouldn't because he felt bad for the
As a
cats.
protest, I did it for my cat.
He did it for his cats, not for his wife, but for his
I
cats.
did it for
Which
my
I was
cat.
fine, really, but yeah, the cats were all snuggling up with the
Yeah.
bathroom heater, and he felt bad for them.
It's so cute, though. He gets up, if I'm leaning on my chair, he gets up behind me and stretches up, and I'll tease him, and all of a sudden he pops me in the eye. He pops me in the nose. He gets all wound up. But
Yeah.
he purrs so loud, I can hear him really good.
Yeah, he's a loud purr. Even when I have him,
Oh, shut up.
that's Sophia, if you guys
What?
didn't know.
I wish you learned what an inside voice is. You know that?
Say, all my voices are inside voices, Daddy.
Yeah.
That one was so simple. Let's do that again on this one. Okay. Do I have another piece that will fit? I do. That piece went a long way, and I love that because it is the,
I'll put these needles in here.
I love the idea, you know, the thing of it. So,
You know,
okay. I'm going to put one here.
oh, Lord. She is adorable. Aw. Boy, I just,
She's just sweeping.
she's got the cutest little face. Those eyes, she gets wound tight. Boy, those eyes are just huge.
Yeah, her pupils get really big, and it's so
Just
funny.
adorable. Just that. She'll melt your heart, I tell you.
She's just chilling. She just wanted to be with Mama. I didn't think this was going to be a long video, but I guess it'll be like our normal, huh? So, and then I just kind of... Now, if you don't have a cutter like this, I do have this one listed below, but if you don't have this, you can definitely just, you know, cut it out using your scissors. It doesn't have to... Do whatever you can, but I think these are only like 25 or something, that cutter, and I really like it. What I don't like about it is the
cost of them dumb blades.
Yeah, the replacement blades are like 2 for 27 or something, so we found them for really cheap. Okay, where's my... There it is.
Yeah, when I must have bought it when it first came out, because it wasn't that cheap when I bought it.
No.
The original one. That one, that's
And the cats knocked it off and broke it,
Broke
my
it.
original.
Yeah.
And then, I probably threw that one away, didn't I?
You did, long time.
I was thinking I probably could have used the
Base
of it.
about that.
I didn't either until just this second.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Where the cats are, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't have to get another one.
Well, and that one's,
Well, you'll have to
Colors.
because of the numbers,
yeah.
probably.
But yeah, when we first started looking, but we found some for really cheap blades, so we bought like $50 worth or something. There we go. I might be able to do my other two or three, I don't know, we'll see what I have. Sophia, what are you chewing on? Okay. Sorry, she's chewing on paper. She looked up at me when I called her name. Yeah, it's starting to get warm here again. What's the high supposed to be this week?
I think the high is supposed to be 81, if I remember right. But, let's see.
I like those. Those are really fun. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3 more. Do I have time? And then time to decorate one. Yeah, we have
Yeah,
time.
80 is the high, is what the Weather Channel app is telling me.
Oh, okay.
Is the highest, isn't it?
80?
Yeah, and it's 73 here and there, 71. So,
I'm just looking through my scraps over here to see if I have something that's long that I want to use. Because you could even use like coffee dye paper. That one would work. And then, let's see. It's today the 13th. Yeah.
I was setting my 12 date for my electrode.
Clint, he did get some stuff done today, but it was his radio in his car.
Yeah, I got my XN hooked up, but it looks really nice. I hit all the wires except for the plug-in, and that's going to change too.
Yeah, and I cleaned up the kitchen and overdid it, of course, because that's what I do. But you know how when you don't feel good and then you feel good and then you're just like, oh, this house is driving me nuts. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's...
Because I haven't felt good all week, so it was just like, oh, I gotta clean this house. I just can't handle another second of it. And Clint was outside, so he couldn't yell at me.
True.
Because he didn't know what I was doing.
True.
Otherwise, he would have. True.
Yeah. Well, this week, last week was a bad week.
Well, for both of us,
Hurt
so
that shoulder.
everything got behind, and
Yeah,
I just can't handle, you know.
yeah, it was hard.
Sometimes I just can't handle the buildup of stuff I need to get done. There we go. It's not bad. Elizabeth, these are so fun. She might be the one I was talking to earlier. Her name was Elizabeth, I think. And she emailed me.
Oh, maybe.
Oops, wrong way. It wasn't fitting correctly. There we go. There we go. 2 more. So that's another good way to use up your cutoffs, you know. If I can find any more to use. Here's another. Bless you, babe, girl. She's yawning. I think we can just use those 2.
Well, her fur is just so soft and silky. Amazing.
Gracie. Yeah, she does have soft fur. So what I do is I just kind of look underneath and then just see about where it comes to. And then kind of over here and about right there. Really, I don't need the thing. And then I just kind of line that up straight, try to, and put like the middle of my cutter right here on the dot. Just make it a little bit, just make sure it's straight. And then I go up to about where, see, I went over it, but if I'm over it, I'm okay with that because I can still glue that down even if I cut it a little wonky. So, and then this one, just make sure everything's pretty straight, like that. And then because I know my one line is down a little bit there, just kind of and then even though it's, you know, I cut it a little bit off. Thank you, honey. She gave me a kiss. She gave me all my kisses. And then I can just still glue that, you know. And there we go. Not too bad, kind of simple. Try to make the mask makings pretty simple so we can just make a whole bunch of things at, you know, at one time. And then like that. Glue down, and then we'll do this one real quick. Let me show you again how I do it. I just line it up, make sure everything's where I want it to go. I just kind of look here, see where it is. There, and then about right here. Doesn't bother me if it's not perfect because you can cover it up with lace or ribbon or, you know, other collaging or whatever you want to do. That one's a little off, but I'm okay with that. There and cut here. So it's pretty simple. I mean, Elizabeth, I really appreciate you doing these and reminding me of them. think I've only ever put them in, really, in one journal. That's one reason I do love the mask making, and I've told you guys this before, is because, you know, you're making, well, I'm making things inspired by other people, like Shabby Dabby Doodle and things like that, and then it is encouraging me to use different items in my journals instead of the same thing.
Well, not just that. I mean, if you know, this way they're not specific to one journal. I mean,
Oh yeah,
if you have a
exactly.
whole bunch of them, and then you
1, 2,
decorate for the journal,
3, 4, yep.
you know, that's nice. You don't have to have this.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gracie's over here on a couple of them. 10, 11. Maybe your little chookas. 12. That's not too bad. I mean, 12 backgrounds. Let's work on this one, and I'll just show you guys how I would decorate them. And then the rest will just go in my stash, and we will can decorate them as we go. I think that's what Clint was talking about. And then I'll have, you know, a background ready. Gracie, do you know where Mama's ink blender is? Mama, I just love you so much, Mama. Mama, Mama, Mama. Love, love, love. Okay, well, I can't do anything without it. So, let me look for my ink blender, and I'll be right back. Okay, they were both on the floor because I have cats. So, I'm kind of doing like this one. She had, looks like some kind of lace. So, I thought that was going to be too wide. I thought I would just look through my lace real quick and just see what I have that I could use. It's a ribbon, but that's not long enough. See if I have any scraps. Ooh, we'll use that one. I think that would work. Well, and since I kind of did them all with, oh, I like that, with a generic background, then, you know, you can make it fit any, thingamajiggy.
Any book.
Any book, yeah, that. Sorry. You guys know when Clint's here, he helps me, and when he's not, I'm at a loss. When he's not here, I'm like, I don't know what I was going to say. I am taking my ginkgo biloba. Somebody said that, what is it, premenopausal, you forget you're talking. It was my friend who had the COVID. She said that she has COVID brain, and then, you know, her husband had passed away like a month before she came down with COVID. And so she thought, well, it's also, is it called widow brain, I guess, is what she said. So, and she's my age. And so she said, well, it's either COVID brain or widow brain. And then somebody said, you forgot premenopausal brain, because we're all right there at that age. And yeah, so I guess I can claim any of that, can't I? Well, not, I can claim, you guys know what I'm talking about. I can claim premenopausal brain, I guess. I didn't even know there was such a thing. So.
I guess she ran.
She ran off when she saw Clint. Clint plays with that claw thing, like old people have, because he's old. I got it for him, you know how it's like a, what is it called? It's like an arm.
Yeah.
And you push
Claw.
the button, a claw, yeah, to pick up things off the floor and stuff. But I got him a set of 2 because Chloe likes to play with her bunny at night, and she would bring it, but only to the bottom of the bed, and he had to keep sitting up and getting out of bed. So I bought him these claws, and man, he loves them. He uses them for everything. So he's been chasing Chasing the cat with it.
It's
Yes, he
fun.
has. Daddy mean, huh? Mm.
Right.
Just a baby girl. Why don't you go see
Enjoy
Daddy for a
tormenting
few
her.
minutes? Mommy's almost done, then we'll snuggle. Daddy.
Gracie Lynn.
Can you love on her? Maybe show her the fishies.
Oh! Man, I was looking at stuff.
Oh, Daddy,
Come
Daddy,
here,
Daddy.
Shorty.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of go by this. Looks like, I mean, she did have lace. Yeah.
Fishy.
And then she has this bling, which I don't have any bling out here.
She gets up there again, I'll scare her with
Yeah. I do have some flowers. I'm gonna just pull off a little white one. This container I got from Hobby Lobby. I tell you guys all the time where I get it, just because if I don't tell you, then somebody will ask. So I try to tell you, because sometimes I don't get my questions answered. So it looked like she had like a little piece of lace, or not lace, but fabric. But I don't see any fabric right here either. Which there probably is some, because I haven't cleaned off the table in a little bit. But I think I'm going to put him here and then do this little one. And then we'll put this one like here. I love these Edith Holden pages. Because even like the index pieces and stuff, they have that beautiful handwriting that she does. And then I'm going to put... So I did organize when I wasn't supposed to do anything either. I think Clint was gone. He was supposed to be gone, you know, just for a few minutes the other day, and he was gone all day.
Oh,
So I did organize some stuff in here. So I have my butterflies in here. Ooh, I could put like a, oh yeah, like a, and see, since it's organized, I can kind of, there's a fly. Maybe put this like under there. That would kind of look nice. I like that. Let me see what else I have. Just to kind of add another touch. And then I have all my butterflies in here kind of grouped together. Ooh, here's a yellow one. Let's see if I like
cats
that.
are doing a very good job with these stupid flies.
I know. And they usually chase the flies.
Not like that.
And-
They're getting lazy.
Well, they're probably not expecting them. But Cubby hasn't been feeling very good. He has a really bad ear issue right now. We're doctoring him several times a day. I think he scratched his ear. So it is not in a good place right now. But I'm trying to treat him at home. And it's getting better, so that's a good thing. Sorry, I have so much glue on my fingers. I can't get it off. This is one thing you don't ask Clint to do, because he'd be like, I cannot. You're the one that has fingernails. I don't have any fingernails.
No.
Because, man, sometimes, and I know it's a sticker, but sometimes these things are hard to...
Barely even tie knot in the thread I was using. It's almost a flipper. Can't get my hands to work that good.
And I want to
Stupid
use
arthritis.
this, though, so how am I going to get it off
What did he?
the sticker? These stickers I got, I
What are
think, from
you-
France. It took for like months to get them.
You trying to get the back in?
Yeah, off the sticker.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, partner.
But my hands have glue on them and stuff.
Hold on. Where's those one little ones? Scissors.
I don't know. I don't think you can do it, though.
Let me see.
Maybe I'll use this one. Ooh, that's pretty, too.
These aren't decals, are they?
No, they're stickers.
So there's a...
20 minutes later.
Really? Well, it sure doesn't act like a sticker, does it?
No, but it really is.
So there's a back.
Yeah.
Well, that's just stupid.
Let's try this one. This one's a little bit bigger. Let me see if I can get the sticker off. See, that's the back. I know. I mean, you have to really just get in there and... No, they're not decals. They're stickers.
Oh,
You got it?
Well, I don't know. It sounds like it.
Whoever gets it first will use that sticker.
Duh.
I'll give up on mine. Yeah.
Well, that's just stupid.
That's why I don't ask him to do it, because he's like, I can't.
I can't do
Well,
it.
and you know, the older you get, I mean, things become so much harder. Clint's always like, why do they make this writing on this so
Small. Or,
small?
you know, I bought these creamers, whipping cream. And they're those stupid, you bend them back and it pops open. I can never get it open. Why do they still make those dumb things?
Oh yeah, that's what he was talking about yesterday.
You know, I mean, now they make it with a spout. Why don't they make them all that way?
For us old folks.
For old people.
Can't get this one.
Ridiculous.
Oh, you guys. Okay, I'm going to pause you and I'll do this. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, 10 minutes later, I got it.
I gave up.
Clint's just like, these are so dumb.
I tell you.
But they add so much prettiness to our projects.
Oh, they're neat. They're really neat stickers.
They're just annoying.
They're
Yeah.
just stupid. What people would think about old people when they make
I
stuff.
know. You know how they are.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you guys. We don't have any little kids either that could help us out, do we?
No.
I don't know though if, I mean, well, probably a teenager could do that. Okay, so I'm gluing that down. I'm just using my art glitter glue. And then we're going to put a butterfly, because that's what Elizabeth did. And maybe just a blue one. Here's a blue one. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. She used a cardstock one, I think, from Tim Holtz. Let me look. I have another set of butterflies. Here. Ooh, maybe this green one. Ooh, I like that with the green background. Okay, or the green leaf there. Also got these stickers from that place in France. I ordered them off Etsy.
I love it.
Yeah, I do like Etsy.
That's such a neat. Yeah.
They have so many neat items. And then I will, this one hopefully will be easier. There we go. And I'm going to put some glue on it just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And just kind of popping down. Might be a moth, I don't know. It's cute, whatever it is. Somebody told me, oh, I think butterflies have smooth antenna and moths have fuzzy. Is that right? Somebody told me that. Okay, so we got that done. Isn't that cute? I love that. And then you just need like something to go in there. I have this scrap of paper. Just cut that down. Let's cut it down to about 8. Let's see if that will work. By about midways. Then you put this on your edge of your book, and then just put your glue there so you have another tuck spot there if that's what you wanted to do. And that fits pretty good in there. And then she put like a little tab. So I'll probably make some of these out of cardstock, just the inserts. this one, I'm going to glue it so that it's kind of thick and it's easy to take out. And it's a little bit thicker, but I have tons of cardstock, so. And let me move that. There's nothing in this one. Hun, can you hand me that one over there?
Sorry, Cubby.
Thank you. Oh. Making a mess here. But remember when we made all of these? So let's find one that would work. Maybe that one. All these little tabs. And then we'll just put a little tab on it, and then you can pull it out and write. So if you wanted to, you could use this as like a belly band. It doesn't have to be, you know, like the edge page edge, or you could use it as a bookmark. I'm gonna put it kind of close, just so I don't have a lot sticking out. There we go. I'll do it like that. And then you could put something in there to shine through the window, or you could write there. And if you really wanted to be fancy, you could take this piece. Let me see where it goes, right there. And re-add this piece to the window. So I'm just about like that. There we go. And it lines up and shows you, so you can't even really tell that you cut it out, but you also don't have, you know, like leftovers. Isn't that cute? What a cute idea. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Really appreciate that. And I hope you guys give this a try. Sorry, I think I ended up over time again, but you guys know. Yeah, not too much. I just I get in the middle of stuff and I talk, and then I look and I'm like, oh dang, I went 15 minutes over. But I like these. I think they're so fun, and I have a lot of these Edith Holden pages, so I'm definitely going to use those in some of my ephemera. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you give this a try. Be sure and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.
Bye guys, thanks for visiting.